what's up, everybody at the Carmilla Cream Puff fandom pages all across the entire great nation of wherever you're representing. I'm gonna do like a really quick review of episode 14 and 15 since they do correlate with each other, and I didn't really do a review for episode 14. So first and foremost, we see a lot of episode 14 dealing with Carmilla, Laura, and LaFontaine and a few of the other cast members. We get to see how very up close and non-angsty they are in that episode, and we get to see Maddie return for a short bit, and LaFontaine and Perry, being at odds, and Will just being there slash JP being oddly enough in the background, and there's a disagreement. So we see that, and it picks up pretty much, a lot of changes, and I don't like the title of it because I renamed the title and I'm sure they approved of it. Just because it was a lot of like turmoil and a lot of differences of how things should happen and how should it run. And now I'm going to talk about episode 15 because it does correlate. As of last night, we all know half and half of the Cream Puffs fandom worldwide did disagree with the episode. However, like I stated in previous posts, if you have been watching or seeing my post specifically to the Carmilla fandom page, it was welcoming. There was no way to get away around that. I guess with the favoritisms that I have been getting from the scriptwriters and some of the producers, I kind of did see this coming. Although it did break my heart, it did bring Carmilla back from her angsty side from season 1. So I feel like we're correlating now season 1 episode and now into season 2 episode 15, where finally see Carmilla say no, completely a big humongous no. But of course, you know that the twist will be that Carmilla can't stay away because she's a main character, and Laura can't really pack up her gear because broadcasting and video stuff is really heavy to carry. Like I said, I totally understand that, and it's gonna be a hard time to like try to set it up somewhere else. But that's behind the camera scenes kind of deal. But I feel like a lot of the Cream Puffs didn't like this episode and pretended that it didn't exist. But we did get a few responses in regards to them agreeing with it. We got to see, Carmilla wake up from her oblivious love affair with Laura, and she actually said I love you. But I feel like a lot of you guys are right, and a lot of you ladies are right, that Laura couldn't say it because there will be no future episodes, and this is the whole plot twist of what's gonna happen. I feel like tomorrow when we get to episode 16, because of no preview of it, we assume a lot of things. There's a lot of assumptions. Most of you might be right. However, my theory on episode 16, which is tomorrow, I feel like I'm going to predict that we are going to get even more of a plot twist, and pretty much the favoriting of Jordan Hall on my Twitter account. I feel like we're going to get more devastated, and as probably has been pointed out, that a main character will die, and maybe you're right on who we think it might be, because of the changes that are happening, and of course I renamed the titles and everything because I feel like the titles didn't really suit the last 2 episodes, so I took it upon myself to rename the episodes from the last 2 episodes of 14 and 15. But due to the lack of no preview for episode 16, I feel like we are going to get one of the most devastating episodes in a long time since season 1. So I feel like we know the predictions of what's going to happen, and I feel like I might know more even though I technically don't. I'm just part of the fandom and all that great stuff. But I feel like I kind of know, I understand where they're going to go with this, and we might see more turmoil, more trauma, more drama, more angstiness, even though that's not even a word, I don't think so. But we're gonna see more. And the basis of now of season 2 is trying to kill the fandom, and half of the fandom just going all out, dying or laughing, however you want to take it. And I feel like the last 2 episodes brought everybody together and then kind of teared everybody apart. And that is the strangest thing, but it's fandom, and knowing being part of different fandoms, that is very, very interesting of how everything is run. But hopefully for episode 16, I hope we don't go sobbing, crying ourselves out loud, or laughing out loud, however you want to take it. But I will be joining you maybe tomorrow night and give you my other take on episode 16 and why there was no preview and the whole giraffe shirts slash angstiness. You know, in the end of episode 35, I predict that Hollis and Carmilla won't break up. And I think this is the plot twist that I've been foreseeing from the script writers favoriting my tweets, how they want to go with this and how they want to kind of like merge season 1 and season 2 together to say, got you cream puffs, you're in trouble. And we'll kill you at the same time and glue you back together all in one piece. But that is a foreshadowing of what I predict as a very close fandom watcher. So for now, I hope you guys enjoy and don't die, and don't continue to die and start crying, because we know they're going to get back together, and that's how script writers and writers think alike. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, everything will be alright. So don't worry, cream puffs. Hang on to your hats, hang on to your tears, hang on to your emotions, like I've said in my writings, and hang on and hold on very tightly, because we all know it's either we're going to be emotionally gloriously happy about it, or we're just falling down, dying of like death. But this is gonna, it's a foreshadowing, I would say, of what's gonna predict between episode 16 all the way to 35, and what the producers, writers, and script writers had involved of killing the fandom and resurrecting them all the time. So don't worry, it's fictional. Don't die. And I'm enjoying, as a fellow Cream Puff member, I'm enjoying all your funny posts. And I hope we get to see more on the World Wide Web. So for now, your girl SJ Reps You is signing off. Peace and one love.